going on a hike. I can't skate. Alright guys, so for the past few, and by few I mean majority of videos that I've filmed me talking, it's just in my house or in my room, sort of walking around and extremely boring because I'm talking about boring stuff. So I figured if I'm gonna talk about boring stuff, I might as well talk about boring stuff in a nice place. So we're on a hike here, we're in the woods, we're in the wilderness, and this is the first time I've kind of been outside, like walking, since I got the surgery in my hip and my wrist. So it feels good, I like fresh air. I was originally going to film a video of me walking in the forest with a 360 camera because that'd be kind of cool. You get to look around at the trees and the scenery around me. But my last video, if you haven't seen it, was why 360 video isn't as cool as you think. So clearly I returned my 360 camera and it wasn't worth it and it wasn't that cool. We're filming me walking in the woods with a normal camera and I like the quality better. You can see things. Look, let's look at a tree, a fern. Look at the quality of this fern. See, couldn't look at that with a 360 camera, could you? It's beautiful. Now I'm just entertaining myself by looking at things up close. Alright, so I know the day after I got surgery, I made an update video saying 3 things about how I was feeling. I was happiness, discomfort, and pain. And I told you guys that I was going to be doing update videos throughout the recovery process on how I was feeling and how those 3 measures were doing. And I've only done 1, which was the day after, and now it has been 10 days after. I get my hard cast on today. It is like 9 in the morning right now, and I have my appointment at 2 p.m. I believe. So that's when I get the hard cast on, in which I will stay in for 3 to 5 months or until it's fully healed. So I figured it's a good time to do another update video. So to start it off, let's do happiness. It has been now 10 days since I've skated, which is the longest I haven't skated in a really long time. And not only have I not been skating, I haven't been doing anything. I can't play video games, I couldn't really go on walks like I am now until today because of my hip. And I really haven't been doing anything besides driving my car, which that alone was hard because I have a stick, so I have to do it with my left hand and I have to have this hand in a sling, so it's just hard. But happiness hasn't really gone down as much as I thought it would. I'm still perfectly happy. I'd give it a, ooh, a slug. Look at the slug. Hi, Mr. Slug. Where are you going? Look at your little eyes. You are such a weird looking creature. Ooh, you're hiding. Okay, goodbye, Mr. Slug. It was good seeing you. I'll see you later. Okay, so before I was so rudely interrupted by Mr. Slug, I was talking about my happiness. And happiness hasn't really gone down. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Because the only thing that would make it higher is if I could skate. Because obviously not skating really sucks and it's going to bring down my happiness. So happiness is a 7 out of 10. I'm still perfectly good. Not like going into deep depression or anything. At least not yet. We'll see in a few months. Discomfort. I thought it would get worse as time went on because the pain numbing stuff on my fingers would wear off. But the pain numbing stuff on my fingers actually made me extremely uncomfortable because my fingers were completely 100% numb. And now I've actually regained all my feelings, so it feels normal again. So discomfort, I'd give a 2.5 out of 10. My wrist doesn't really hurt at all, it's just kind of achy. My hip is what hurts. It just sort of feels like there's a bruise in my hip. It's not terrible or devastating or anything, so 2.5 out of 10, not that bad at all. Pain is kind of on the same level as discomfort. If you're obviously in pain, you're going to be uncomfortable, but pain is probably the same thing as discomfort, 2.5 out of 10. My wrist kind of aches, my hip kind of hurts, but nothing like I took like 1 Vicodin the second day of my surgery because it started hurting really bad when I woke up. But since then, it's been completely fine. I haven't even been taking Advil. So we're good. 2.5 out of 10 on pain. So we're walking. We have a trail right here. And right here, we have a ropes course. I don't know if you can see. Let's zoom in a little bit. There's a ladder right there that you can climb all the way up. And there's all sorts of stuff. I don't even know what that rope does. But you can like climb in the trees. There's a little platform right there that you like stand on and you jump and you're all strapped in. It looks really scary, but we're walking past that, so I'm like your tour guide. On your left, you'll see the ropes course. Straight ahead, you'll see the trail that you're going to continue walking on and talking to yourself because you look like a weirdo. How's it going? Good. That lady was like looking at me like, why are you talking to yourself and holding a camera? Looking really weird. Ooh, a haunted house. Look at it. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by Mrs. Dog Walker lady, and Mr. Banana Slug. God, I'm just being interrupted all sorts of times this day. But no, seriously, I was saying, within a few months, I'm sure I'll be able to skate at least flat ground, like do some ollies and kickflips and stuff, and because I can skate once my hip heals, I just can't fall on my wrist. So it's like, I'm probably gonna skate flat and do some flat ground videos, hopefully, if all goes well. Knock on wood. Ah! I knocked on wood. So the title of this video is what it's like not being able to skateboard, and for the rest of this video, I'm just going to talk about what it's like being a skateboarder, not being able to do what I do. Except first, let's explore this abandoned house, see if we can find any ghosts. Look at this sketchy house. But first of all, look at this hubba. Things like knee high. That'd be a really good hubba. Looks like someone wanted to get home, but they couldn't get in. Ooh, my clothes. I thought I left these somewhere. Good thing I found them. I'm just now realizing that it's sort of weird to find a bunch of children's clothes next to an abandoned house, but I guess let's keep looking. So anyway, being a skateboarder, not being able to do what I do. Oh my god, are those bees? I seem to have found a beehive. I really don't like bees. I don't think bees like me. But I want to get right there, meaning I have to pass the bees. Ah, there's so many bees above me. I didn't know there was another beehive. Oh god. Look at this house. This house really isn't that inviting. There's a window. There's a window. Everything's boarded up except for this door, in which I was going to look inside, but little did I know, there's a bunch of bees right above my head. So I guess I'm gonna slowly put the camera in the door with the bees right above my head, and let's give it a quick look. What do you see in there? Looks kind of sketch. There's bees right there. So I'm leaving, I'm over it. I have to pass by the other beehive right here. Okay guys, so made it past the bees, I'm still alive. I sort of wanted to go in there and check it out, but being the fact that it says no trespassing, that's kind of illegal. And then I realized it's a really stupid idea to put a video of me doing something illegal on the internet. So I'm not gonna do that. So I guess we're gonna continue this walk on the trail and get back on track on what it's like being a skateboarder, not being able to skate. So I guess the easy way to put it is that it sucks. But the long way to put it is that, you know what, I don't know where I'm going, so I'm gonna turn around and start going back toward the car so I don't get lost because I don't have cell phone service out here. Anyway, what it's like is I mean, it's really common sense what it's like. Whatever you do, if you skate, if you draw, if you write music, if you... Whoa, was there a fire here? Look at all this, it's all burnt. That must have been a really gnarly fire. I am so easily distracted. I've been trying to talk about this for like 10 minutes. I just keep getting distracted by cool things. So, anyway, what it's like. Imagine what you do. If you skate, bike, surf, draw art, sing songs, write poems, drink water, breathe air. If you do anything, imagine not being able to do that. Except maybe not like drinking water and breathing air, because you sort of die without that. But you know what I mean? It's like you have a passion and you can't do it. A lot of you, I am extremely dark right now. A lot of you have been asking what I've been doing when I can't skate, and I sort of talked about this earlier, but the answer is really like nothing. I have not been doing anything. I've been sitting, playing the new Apple TV, because the new Apple TV has games and it's a little remote that you can use with one hand. So I've been putting them in my left hand and playing games for the past few days. Excuse me. And it's really not that fun. I've also been occasionally going on drives. I couldn't drive for the first like 4 or 5 days after surgery because, you know, it's a broken wrist on a stick shift. But now I'm able to use my left hand to shift, so it all works out. I'm getting extremely out of breath just from walking, which is kind of embarrassing because I'm just walking and I'm out of breath. And you guys are gonna be like, wow, this guy can't even walk. How's he gonna skate again? And I don't know, actually. So while we're on the topic of not skating, let's talk about if you can't skate, because I've also been getting a lot of people commenting like, I just broke my wrist, I just broke my ankle, or I just snapped my spine in half. Maybe not that one, but you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are injured and can't skate. And I'll talk about what you can do if you can't skate to sort of pass the time, heal up faster, and just sort of get back on your sport quicker. So probably the most important thing you can do if you're injured is focus on healing yourself, which is eat healthy. Maybe some of you don't know this, but what you eat can greatly affect how you heal. If you drink a lot of milk, milk is good for bones. If you eat a lot of broccoli and salads and asparagus and all good vegetables and fruits and everything good, you're gonna heal faster than if you eat donuts and top ramen every day. So eat healthy and you will heal faster and you'll feel better. That's just how it works. So now you're eating healthy, you're healing up, but you are still extremely bored. What do you do? Well, good question, Garrett. What you do is anything to take your mind off of doing nothing. Whether you can write or draw. If you can write, I highly suggest writing tricks you want to learn once you get back at your sport. And if it's like not a trick sport, like if it's poetry or something, I mean, I guess you can always write poetry if you're injured. Try to do as much that relates to your sport as possible while you can't do your sport. So I can't skate. What I've been doing is watching a lot of skate videos to keep my mind in the whole skateboarding world. I've been typing, because I can't really write, I've been typing up lists of tricks I want to do, and there's a person coming, so I'm gonna stop aiming this at my face. How's it going?
Got out.
I pretty much try to do as much that relates to my sport as possible so that when I finally am able to do my sport again, I feel like I'm jumping back in like ahead of where I stopped. So it's not like I'm taking any steps back. It's not like I'm taking just like a break. It's like I'm using my time off to better myself at my sport even while I can't do it. So like as soon as I get back to skating, I have a list of stuff I want to do. I have a list of videos I want to film. I've been watching skate videos, seeing how people do stuff, and this whole trail back is uphill, so please don't give me a hard time for being out of breath. So that pretty much sums up what to do when you can't skate, what it's like being a skateboarder, not being able to skate. And we have a tiny bit longer of a walk before we're back at the car. So let's talk about something else. Sheldon the tortoise. Where on earth has Sheldon the tortoise been? Little did I know that Russian tortoises will like hibernate. Well, they'll just like sleep for a really long time. And Sheldon the tortoise has been hibernating, sleeping, doing whatever he does. We'll check on him every day to make sure he's like alive and everything. But he just like, he'll just sit in his little house, sleep away the days. And he's been getting a little more, like he's been moving a little bit lately, which means that he's gonna wake up soon. So hopefully within the next few weeks, Sheldon will be back in my videos, being the good old Sheldon that he is. Alright guys, we're at the end of the hike. I really don't know how long this video was. It might be like kind of on the longer side. We made it to the car finally. I guess this is the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I know this video was kind of long and sort of about nothing, but it was sort of an update video, a vlog, and an experience. We went on an adventure together. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. All that is on screen, as well as down there in the description. Give me a follow on Instagram, all that good stuff. Peace out. Later.